Okay, classic mode for real this time. So, on reflection, I think the idea of story mode gameplay-wise was that initially you were just made to go through a couple tournaments, amateur tournaments. Then once you got to the pro tournaments, what made it distinct gameplay-wise, other than specific AIs showing up, was that you're forced to use specific vehicles, which means you can't get ahead of the competition just by better stats, aside from getting upgrades. Compared to classic mode, where you can actually buy different vehicles. So now I have all sorts of these things to try. But now look at this. Oh, look, freestyle is also a thing on top of everything else. Actually, yeah. It really looks like. Oh, is that a tournament? It is. Huh. 15. Wow. That's just not in story mode, really. There was a story mode. There was a freestyle in story mode, but it worked very differently. Let's take a look at that. Kind of be missing this. See, I've already. It said that I've gotten these trophies on all these, I guess, from story mode, but like, haven't actually. On a bike. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what's that mean? I didn't use ATV for these those in story. What? What's going on here? Now I'm confused. But I didn't do this stuff in the ATV. Okay. Oh no, I did no, I did use ATV for amateur, okay. But again, not having any of these target, or any of these boxes ticked. I can select the round too, which is also strange. But I guess, can I do that on the other ones? No, that makes sense. It's like in the previous game. I mean, I'm curious if all these boxes you can check are per vehicle or not. I guess we'll have to find out. Alright, let's start with what's familiar to us. We've been using the bike for a while. This is amateur, so you gotta use an amateur bike. I don't really want to buy a crazy hard special bike for this, nor do you need a special bike for this, so let's just tune this thing up. With all the nice stuff we got. Fit those. I mean, I don't have upgrade suspension on this thing. I guess because I didn't need the second stage. It's weird to see. I think the weight... No, the weight doesn't do much. It's very strange to me as well. Whatever. Put the appropriate wheels on here, please. Pro-type wheels also, or tires also exist. That would be nice. I'm probably good at everything if I had to guess. Okay, but yeah, we don't need any special fancy bike for freestyle, most likely. Unless it's hard to hit particular targets or something. So, let's give this a shot. It'd be nice to get back into freestyle like the previous game after all this time. And that is actually the only bike that I have. Okay, that's probably why I could only choose that bike for multiplayer earlier. It's actually the only one that I have. I never bought a better bike. But I don't want a better bike, at least in the moment. For tournaments, I will have to buy a better one. I have a good amount of cash on me right now, but it's not going to stay that way forever, unfortunately. Yeah, the points are just there. But even though I have the trophy, but also... That's... Okay, how odd that is. Maybe the trophy has to go through story mode, I don't know. I forgot they made the targets much bigger in this game. Why is that right next to you? I forgot they made the targets much bigger in this game. That is also very good. Oh, that's amazing. How did I not find out? Well, green targets are usually pretty straightforward, so... Yeah, see, that's the same sound effect as the previous game, when you pick up these targets. Why'd they use such a weird sound effect for the multiplayer version of this? I guess so you'd get a different sound effect for picking up different coins, as they call them. Because you have the 3 different grades of them. I'm so prepared for this to all end up being very frustrating, trying to grab these on certain jumps and whatnot, but at least they are way bigger. A whole 250 credits, amazing. I'll spend that very carefully. And the old red targets and all their, oh boy. These ones you usually have to learn where they are. This vehicle is awful. You usually have to learn where they are first. Yeah, so if we have a hard time picking up stuff like that, it might be a problem. If I can learn how to do particular tricks more reliably... Why is that a problem? Certain tricks more reliably. Wow, I just can't drive on the surface. That's astounding. Well, okay, see, that's what I want to do. But I wasn't trying to buffer a bunch of tricks, and that's what apparently happened. That's not the one I really need? I thought it was... Okay, I cannot get myself to do Holy Man like I used to do all the time. Of course, Tsunami was the best. Okay, hold on. Let me actually look at the trick book to see this stuff. Cliffhanger would also be good. Oh, yeah, multiple directions you can hold. Well, I didn't realize that. Holy Man... Oh, that's left, okay. Tsunami is what I want, though. Yeah, that's how you get a... Oh, it is. I don't think it extends your reach as much anymore in this game. Because your legs aren't straight anymore. Yeah, Holy Man might be better now. But okay. We are learning. Look at me go. Okay. Don't go all the way up on the hill. Character's just not capable of doing that. This engine is not very good. Ah. Engine, please. Got these while I'm here, I guess. These are going to get a lot harder as time goes on, though. I know that for a fact. Yeah, I wasn't trying to do any of those things I just did. Can I... Okay. Just not trying to land that properly. I want to wipe and restart. Perfect. Now... Next thing I want to grab is... Where precisely? Where's the thing I'm looking for here? I don't really see it. I think it's supposed to be in the air, like right here. Okay, I think I'm supposed to take that ramp on the right to get it. That's annoying, losing all that time to that, but okay. Not really how I wanted that to go, actually, because I could have benefited from landing there and then picking this up right after. Ah! Landing on the second target is fantastic if you can pull it off. Just takes so much time to get back up here otherwise. It looks like the next one is best gotten off of this ramp, or the one I didn't manage to get last time. Ah! Keep doing Tsunami by accident, just from the old muscle memory, I guess, of the previous game, but I think Holy Man really is better in this game. I didn't need it that time, but... Okay. Very good. still like no points for that. Reminds me back of the previous game where you got no points for anything but completing tournaments, but everything else is just like totally useless. The bicycles are not a thing in this vehicle, or seemingly in this game. Apparently they are in this game in general, but I don't know how. I managed to do one by accident earlier. Game. How am I doing Indian Airs all of a sudden? That wasn't a thing I remember doing in the past. Where are my no-handers? There. Jeez, that's all I needed to do. There. Just unique combos, that's not very hard to do. This is a really weird thing to ask me to do, honestly. Why I keep doing... I'm having a hard time doing no-handers these days. I don't know why. What is the no-hander supposed to be again? Like, how are you supposed to be able to do that? I cannot do these tricks consistently. Down. But when I did try to do down, I did something else entirely. That keeps doing Indian Air. What is Indian Air? What's it think I'm doing? Down and left. Okay, great. I could swear to you I'm not pressing left in any capacity. That was down and to the right. Now it's just a matter of principle. I'm pressing down and to the right. Okay, well if I use the D-pad, I guess. Yeah, D-pad is reliable. The stick is not doing what it needs to do for me today. Oh! Yeah, no matter what I press, no matter what I do with the stick, the game could swear that I am doing something else ridiculous. Okay, cool. Really cool indo there. One thing I do find kind of weird about this game is there are lots of tricks with very simple inputs that are still very flashy. I feel like there's a better correspondence between the flashiness of a trick and how complicated an input it took to produce in the game before this. I'm gonna cheat this out if I have the option. Just doing lots of really quick, easy combos like that. It's easier to remember what I have and haven't done that way. Okay, we'll finish this up with points. Let's actually put in some effort to do a real freestyle. Yeah. Okay, good, thanks. This is actually a fairly difficult course to turn around on, unfortunately. I actually have a hard time doing big combo from that perspective. Oh boy. Okay. We got the idea. Yeah. Endos to help yourself turn help a whole lot, actually. I'm liking that. Oh, I actually managed to pull off the mythical no-hander with a with the stick by accident there. That was. That time I was with the D-pad. Okay, well, I can do about that. The points remain counter is kind of weird. Okay. There. It's weird how it just cuts you off immediately, but oh well. You could get more money doing it differently, but... Okay, so now I've done everything on here. What does the game think of that? Do I have to do it separately with the ATV? It would make sense. It's just, I don't know if I want to do that. But at the same time, I'm kind of trying to go for loading everything in the game and whatnot, so that would help. Well, let's see. Oh boy, kind of as I expected. Because we don't get the points, though. Okay. Well, we should probably do something that's not just that forever, though, too. We could try the P2P. Oh, it's everyone in one particular... Wait, how does this work? Why is it 15, though? Well, yeah, 15 is the number. But yeah, just like in any vehicle. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. Oh, I wonder if I have to do extra for stuff, or that just gives you more money. I haven't looked too closely at the unlock requirements for stuff in this game yet. I should probably start doing that. But I haven't seen anything saying you need to do stuff on expert. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Alright, in any case, we'll do that next time. We'll see. We're going to live out our dream of doing this in trucks. But hey, if anyone else is in a truck, then hey, I'm probably not at a disadvantage. Anyways, see you then.